Nikki 2 times coming at you again with another Sunday Funday. We're on episode number 59. We got my alternate ego, Nikki 2 times Gaming in here. We're going to have to wait a little while, see who shows up. Then we'll get into the bigger shout-outs and the goings-on and cards, talking sports, doing it all. Let's get this party started. And since no one's in here just yet, I can step away for just one moment. Alright, what's going on? What's up there, Red? Glad to see you stopping by, buddy. We got my son, NWE. If you're not subbed to him, go check him out. Lots of cool wrestling content over on his station. We are on the lighter side tonight, but that's okay. People will come in and out. Hopefully we get the trolls back. It's been a while. I feel like YouTube has not been pumping me out the last couple weeks. There you go. Thanks, Red. I appreciate that. If you're into wrestling, that's he's doing predictions over there and cool stuff. So, good channel. I will take this time, even though there's not too many people in here, right off the bat, I want to thank my channel members that are out there. Jazambi, Brittany, Small Town Rips, and good old 2 balls are better than 1. That's Ransom Ryland over there. 2 balls are better than 1. Thank you to those guys. Don't forget, gotta stay hydrated. We're talking a long 2 hours. Fast, but long. I gotta stay hydrated with a bottle of Prime. Stay hydrated with whatever you want. Water, Gatorade, a nice cold beer in your hand. Whatever it takes to keep it going for you for the next 2 hours. What's up there, Tucson? Drink up, drink up. I don't have any smaller shout outs, small channels to grow. I will give a hello to my man Daniel Cryfall. He did email me today to say that he's not going to be hanging out with us and enjoying all the fun and talking sports. But Daniel, you'll be missed tonight. If you get a chance to watch any of it in replay, I'm thinking about you, buddy. Don't work too hard out there. If you're one of the 8 currently lurking, kind of trying to figure out what the channel's all about, typically, when I do my videos, I'm ripping cards. Occasionally, I'm talking comics and such. Some taste tests and such as of late. But the live stream, I'm talking sports. I'm ripping cards or I'm showing cards. If that's something that you're into, stick around. We're on episode number 59, so I must be doing something right to be able to keep on going. In just a little bit, I will be showing off a mail day. I picked up some awesome cards. Well, I didn't pick up awesome cards. I received, as a winner in a contest, some awesome UFC cards from my man Cloudsy420. So, Cloudsy, thank you very much. If you don't know who Cloudsy is, he's a ripping channel that does strictly UFC. Awesome guy up there in Canada. Go check him out. I'll make sure to put his name in the description when I make this video public. Got the friends starting to show up now. My man, Phil Ailing in the house. We have my Vagana bro, Bart at BC Sports Cards. That's Vagana for life, baby. And don't forget the Bobs as well. And don't forget my man, Kenneth Bird, coming through. What's going on, Kenneth? Always good to have all my friends hanging out. And if you are new to the channel, looking to make some friends, chat it up, chat away, because chat is where it's at on Sunday Funday. I'm just a captain steering the ship, but you guys, you do all the real work and row the boat. I'm just steering it. Hashtag Bobs. Vagana for life, baby. Bart, I appreciate it. I hope everything has been good with you. For me, it was a very long, rough week. Ripping and flipping. What's going on, pal? Yeah, so if anybody noticed, I didn't really watch like anybody's videos this week, like not even a little bit. I was on my man Jazambi's live watching him for about an hour on Friday night, and that's really it for the whole entire week. I worked 12 hours on Monday, 11 hours on Tuesday, another 11 on Wednesday, and another on Thursday, another 11 on Friday, 10 and a half yesterday. Wednesday was my only day off, but I went to the Philadelphia Union game, soccer match. Me and my son, Ethan's NBA Talk, we went to that and had a blast. Watched them win. What's going on, Firebox? Good to have you in here, pal. Hey, give me just about another minute or two. We'll do some stuff. I'll get into sports. Like I said, I'm going to show off these cool UFC cards that I got from Cloudsy420. Awesome channel. What's going on, O-Rod? Love those trophies as always. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with Cloudsy420, strictly a UFC channel. But he also, in some of his shorts, he'll do some really funny shit. He makes me laugh. He's a funny guy. Every 50 subs, he does a giveaway. I won, I think, one or two other times out of it, but I just recently won, and I was laughing because when I won, he's starting to pick it up and get subs more regularly. So by the time I receive this, I'm from when I actually won it, I think he's gotten well over 100 new subscribers. So he's backed up on his contests and his giveaways. We got Justin in the house, Big Sky, PC and Rips. And I'm assuming still kind of planning and figuring out to make that change to Big Sky Entertainment. Yeah, Cloudsy's definitely one of the good guys up there to the north. And that's actually saying something. He's probably not. He's not like he's a good guy, not a nice. He's a good guy, not a nice guy. If that makes any sense. Because I definitely he's one of those guys I would probably go to war with because he's not a nice guy. But he is a good guy. All right, let's we'll knock these cards out, and then I'll put like one or two good ones on the stage for other people that come in later, so I can show them the nice cards that I got. But let's switch this around. We're gonna check these cards out. Got a total mess here. That's what happens when you're working as much as I have been as of late. All right, we got a former champion, Holly Holm. I like this one. I know she's one of his favorites, Valentina Shevchenko. So he must have this must be a double because we kind of have the same. His PC, or I should say my PC, because it's much shorter. I've got like 4 or 5 people I like, but all 4 or 5 of those favorites are his favorites. So that's nice to get that one. Uriah Hall, Joaquin Buckley. That's I can't read that. Sorry, guys. 62 out of 99. That's a very nice laser out of Donruss. We got an auto. That's cool as shit. I need to make the light a little brighter for right now. That's going darker, but anyway, not bad. Edson Barboza. Yeah, these are pretty cool. I've seen these in some of the, like, I've seen it in baseball product before, BC. That is always a good insert. And so far, my favorite of the bunch. The other cards look cool, but, you know, I like Valentina a lot. She's a badass. Brittany is in the house. What's going on, Brittany? Make sure you guys are giving Brittany some love. She is one of my channel members. Thank you for being here as always, Brittany. That's a nice, like, red, white, and blue national pride type of card. Alistair Overeem. Fired up Leon Edwards out of Topps Chrome. Oh, this is going on the stage too. I know he likes her a lot as well. We're looking at Rose Namajunas, also known as Thug Rose. Junior Dos Santos out of the Knockout Artist out of Prism. And last from this group, Lyoto Machida, light heavyweight. Cool backing. One last stack. I love opening up cards from the community. I also like giving and sending cards out to community members. But as always, I keep saying it, making excuses or whatnot. I'm seriously behind on getting packages out to people. But I promise, I certainly will. Steven Thompson. Donald Cerrone, light heavyweight. Oh, that's cool. I did. Paige Van Zant. She's kind of known for other things now, other than mixed martial arts. She does have an OF page, guys. Also, she's now been performing in the world of slap boxing. If you've never seen slap boxing, that's a whole new level of combat sport. You got Anthony Pettis, and we'll finish it off with one of the best of all time to ever do it, Anderson Silva. So these are all really awesome cards. None of those would be like if I were to open up packs, would be PC, but I don't care. I love the fact that I have them now in my collection. But these three beauties, of course, it's the ladies that I did get to add to the PC. What's going on? While I was ripping, we got a couple new friends coming in, pick 6 cards, as well as helmets and hash marks. Guys, if you were unfamiliar, I'm sure most of you guys know each other by now, but helmets and hash marks, he has his own live stream on, and I apologize, now it's, wow, I'm drawing a blank. Pigskin, forgot the last word there, helmets, H&H, but also, he does an awesome live stream Sunday nights. It's a shame I was actually available to watch it at 6, but I was not available to watch you guys at 8 o'clock. I know you went on 8 o'clock this week, but I promise I'm gonna try to make it happen there, helmets and hash marks. There you go. Pigskin press box. Check that out every Sunday night. Ring the bell. That way you know exactly, get the notifications and know exactly what time they're going to come on. That's him and Hammy and Son. I'm sure you guys are well aware of Hammy and Son. We got Uncanny Swag. My bro. My Spine Ticks cohort. You'll see myself, Uncanny Swag, Dan Delatorre, Purchase Corner, and our host with the most, Sith Lordly, over on Spine Ticks Live every Saturday night. That time is 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific time. But get there early, because we like to start the party early. And speaking of Perch is now in here. What's going on, Perch? Good to have you here. We also got Joe Mansman coming in. What's going on, Joe? I know you got a lot on your plate. A lot of stuff going on. So I really appreciate you stopping by and giving me any kind of time. It really, I really feel good that you got to stop by here, Joe. Man, I might need the glasses tonight. I'm having a hard time reading all this stuff. Livy Loves Bluey says hi. What's going on there, Livy? If you're wondering what kind of channel this is, Livy, we're just, I do talk sports, I do show sports cards, but we got a lot of other stuff. People talk in chat, make nice, make friends. It's a good community to be a part of. We're just here every Sunday night. I kind of steer us in a direction so that the show can last a while, but, you know, chat's where it's at. So we'll go over, you know, we'll do the simpler sports. We'll get into some of the other stuff. It will definitely be heavy on the baseball talk. Nick, yes, I'm going to talk about that a little bit for sure later, but I'll mention it now as well. In case you forgot. Eagles won the Super Bowl, and they received their Super Bowl rings, and man, they look amazing. So be on the lookout on Saturday night. Mail calls, the honey hole over on Spine Ticks Live, when soon enough I will certainly be purchasing a replica ring because they look badass, and even just to kind of have that sort of memorabilia, Nikki Two Times is going to get one of those. We got my man Vince, sports card ripping teacher. And Vince, we will certainly be talking baseball a little bit later. We'll be talking about yours and Bart's Chicago Cubs. That'll be a definitely big topic on tonight. You guys know I'm not like the student of the some sort of student of the game or whatnot, where I've got tons and tons of notes. You know, I'm just doing this all mostly off the cuff, and I write a few things and put notes down. But as we get closer to like trade deadline and end of baseball season, I'm gonna try to dive in more on multiple teams, not just talking about my Phillies, to, you know, just to make it kind of more interesting. And then, of course, we're going to be getting into football, and I'm definitely going to dive into a lot of football talk. Kimberly Dale, hello from Maryland. Good to see you. Stick around. You'll have fun. I know I do. I know my Blue Wrenchers do. But for those other sports, NASCAR was up over this way, probably the closest track to where I'm at. We're talking Dover, Delaware. That's where they were at today. Dover International Speedway. It was the Auto Trader Echo Park Automotive 300. Your winner of that race was Denny Hamlin and the number 11 Progressive Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing. So I think that's Denny's third win of the year. We're getting down to it to where the playoffs are going to start for NASCAR. Honestly, I love NASCAR, but haven't been watching as much. But I like bringing some of this news to the masses. And you're the masses in this case. Major League Soccer, like I said, I did get to go to the Union game on Wednesday. Did get to watch a victory. They also played yesterday to a draw, unfortunately. So that has knocked them out of first place. You're looking at Cincinnati FC with 48 points. Nashville and the Union are tied with 47 points. Over in the West, San Diego's got 43, Vancouver with 42, and Minnesota with 41. Goal leaders, Sam Surge, and the best player in the world, in my opinion, Lionel Messi, they both got 18 goals. Evander with 15, and Ty Baribo at least got one the other day and is back on the board. He's got 14 trailing through. And sorry guys if I'm like unfamiliar with this new stuff of like XP points and crowns, and once I figure that out, that's kind of cool. But I see some of you have crowns and numbers, and Ayush wants me to tell a joke. Huh. I'm put on the spot. I could be funny, but to just tell a joke and be put on the spot, I'm not as witty as some people I know. I know some of you in chat. I'm looking at you, Swag, that are pretty off the cuff and witty. A joke for Ayush. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm sorry, Ayush. I've drawn a total blank. If I think of one as I'm continuing on, Ayush, I promise I'll give you one. But right now, I'm at a loss. What's up there, Saransh? I'll give you a real cheesy dad joke. What do you call a fish with no eyes? There's your joke. I got you. I promised you one. I didn't say it was going to be good, but I promised you one. Saransh, I'm in the great state of Pennsylvania. I should say I'm in the great sporting town of Philadelphia. That much is true. Oh, are we in Shark Week? Jennifer, I can't help pay for your BBL, but when you finally accomplish that, I might be in line to take a look at it. See, that was an even better joke than the dad joke. I gotcha. No, not BBC, BBL. She wants to get herself a nice round booty there, Swag. And I know the Swagster likes a round booty. Well, I will explain it to you the best I can. I use wait. Big Bash League. A Brazilian butt lift. So like I said, Jennifer's going to trying to find a way to get herself a nice derriere, a backside to attract all the fine guys out there. And, maybe she can, she should start an OF account to get the money so then she can get the butt lift to then be able to make even more money on OF because now she's got the butt lift. It's going to be that kind of circle. I guess I'm being scammed too. Are you gonna tell me that FedEx couldn't send their package to me, so you need me to click the link so that I can receive my package? Or are you gonna tell me that I didn't pay my Easy Pass fine when I don't have Easy Pass? Somebody something, and congratulations for having one of the most unoriginal thoughts out there in troll land, as if I haven't been called Kevin James 1,000 times, Paul Blart, King of Queens, you name it. Yes, I get it. I'm Kevin James off Wish or Timu. I get it. That's absolutely right, Orion. If you don't quickly give me your PIN number and send me $500, there's going to be federal officers at your door any minute now. See, why do I get the Indian scammers in my chat instead of the Indian lovers that all like Dan Della Torre over on Saturday nights? Those are the kind of Indians I want in my chat that are going to tell me how beautiful I am. Actually, yes, I did there, Andrew. I'm not sure why you're asking, but yes, I did. I was in the National Guard for 6 years. I don't know if you guys hear that in the background, but this has been pretty decent AI music tonight. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely awful there, Christopher Works. And welcome in, by the way. I think the ones I get, besides those, just the regular spam calls and where they come from. It's I'll get it. Santa Clara, California, Bumblefuck, Wisconsin, out in the middle of nowhere, Idaho. Like, these are where I'm getting freaking spam phone calls from. I'm sure though, Andrew, if there was to be a certain war, your brother will be trained to keep himself and his brothers and sisters alive out there. You can count on he's going to do everything in his power to come home to you and the rest of your family. That's what a good Marine does. And Andrew, thank you for sharing that with me. Before he ships out, you tell him Nikki 2 times says thank you for your service. It doesn't have to be the fact that it hasn't begun yet. He's going to be a soldier, so I'm on his side. Anybody that joins the military, I'm on your side. The Nigerian prince, I haven't gotten that. Oh, Rod, I haven't gotten the Nigerian prince email since I was like with AOL and dial-up. All right, so before I get into regular MLB, which started, Major League Baseball, which started back up on Friday, just my quick little thing on the All-Star game. Interesting way, very first time they had the swing off or the bat off or whatever the hell that they were calling it. National League ends up winning for the first time doing it in that scenario. Kyle Schwarber from my Philadelphia Phillies with the MVP. Not sure why he got the MVP, but, you know, in the end, he was the one who hadn't helped them win the game. He went 3 for 3, hitting 3 bombs to secure the win for the National League. Really makes me wish that he had participated in the Home Run Derby, which, by the way, the winner of the Home Run Derby was Mariners' Cal Riley, who, you know, right now is also the leader in home runs. So, not a surprise that, you know, he put up a good showing. Unlike my man Jazz Chisholm, who couldn't hit it like out of the park more than a couple times. You can count on one hand the amount of home runs that Jazz Chisholm ended up hitting. It was like, for him, it was like, thanks for letting me participate, but I'm ready to go chill with the ladies. Vincent, I know you want him back. Bart, I know you want him back. I hope he goes nowhere. I hope he stays here. If we're going to try to dump money, he's not the money I want to dump. I'd rather see us get rid of Castellanos, although we need right-handers. Figure out third base. And I'm definitely going to get into a little talking about buyers and sellers a little later on in the show as we get to the top of the hour, getting into hour number 2. I'm certainly going to want to talk buyers and sellers with you guys, see what you're hearing on the horizon for your teams or even other teams, some intriguing trade rumors and such. I think next week's show I'm going to dive further into it about the trade rumors and any trades that actually do happen through this coming week. Ayush, we are talking about baseball. Unfortunately, none of us do know really anything about cricket other than, you know, that's the big sport out your guys' way. I forgot to do that at the top of the show, so I just kind of wanted to do it now and saying hello to you guys from my other channel, Nikki Two Times Gaming, and Swag would know, formerly Nikki Two Times Unlimited. I haven't posted any content over on that channel in months, because I kind of stopped doing the gaming. I have a whole nother channel that's AI. I'm pulling whatever I'm going to end up doing. I think I'm just going to pull over to this main channel anyway. I would say it is right up there in the top of the home runs, which, you know, I'll get into the home run leaders and strikeout kings that are going on right now. I can't speak for other people. I usually where they like the party. I tend to just keep inside anymore. Don't do much partying anymore. Even on New Year's, we stay home. I am thinking about and looking to. I'm about to turn 49 next month. I'm looking to like next year to celebrate my 50th. I'd love to go on a cruise. I'd like to make that happen. Never been on a cruise. I'd like to do that. And know that I could booze it up and just stumble back to my quarters and not have to worry about driving anywhere. So, Nikki Two Times drunk for 5 days would be a hellacious sight, but that plan is definitely in the works. We've got Bush! Great movie there, Bart. Definitely thinking about Vincent. One of these days, I was thinking about maybe one day visiting Wisconsin. My youngest son and my wife definitely talk a lot about going to different places of the country. She's not interested in going somewhere outside of the country other than, international waters if we go on the cruise. But plenty of awesome places to visit here in the United States. So Wisconsin might be on the list. My former boss is out there in Wisconsin. Mentor. Wouldn't mind going out visiting her in Wisconsin. We're talking like going to places like Wyoming and checking out like bull riding and cattle wrestling and places like Wyoming, and then down in like Texas and Montana and awesome just countryside. Want to check it all out. Vegas, that's another swag. That's another one. I keep saying it over and over again. Raiders have been my second favorite football team for years, and now they're in Vegas. The A's are about to, if it doesn't end up falling through, the A's are moving to Vegas. So I have in my sights, in my thought process, in a handful of years from now, right when you get into that September time frame where I'm there for a week, I want to catch like a Friday or Saturday night A's game in Vegas, and then be there for Sunday to watch the Raiders play a game. So once that all happens and the A's are finally in Vegas, that's definitely going to be on the bucket list of things for me to do. What's going on there, Titus? Great to see you, my friend. Ohio, to all the kids out there, if they're watching. I hope, as always, Titus, you're taking good care of them. You're showing them great channels out there so that they can, have a smile on their face. I hope you're sending them to some nice, funny channels to keep their spirits up. Vince, yeah, I'd be all about that fishing. The fishing. Right back there. I love to fish. Bears King, hi. Welcome in. Good to have you here. Yo, Dean! What's going on, Dino? I'm glad you're up to hang out with us for a while, buddy. I won a package or a contest, and I opened up that package of cards, Dino, from Cloudsy. And I know you know Cloudsy. Cloudsy does the UFC cards, but some of the nice highlights of that Thug Rose, Valentina Shevchenko, little Paige Van Zant, Anderson Silva, and where was that numbered card? And this Jacqueline Buckley. Bunch of other cool stuff. But those ladies were my favorites. So they're on the stage right now. Oh, and the other lady. Maybe I should put the other lady up there too. Make it a quartet of beauties. Oh. Nah, maybe, yeah. I was going to say she's not very pretty, but that would be so mean to me, being 300 pounds and old as shit and calling a lady not pretty, but Holly Holm, former champion, she beat the hell out of Ronda Rousey, so she's got that going for her. Bears typing in or whatnot from Syria. Welcome. Well, Dino, I appreciate you staying for as long as you can, whether it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, an hour. I appreciate you reaching out to me earlier as well. I'm always thinking about you. Don't think I'm not, because I always am. Sometimes I get in my own headspace and forget to reach out to people. And, that's the same in real life. I don't always even call my mom. And I love my mom to death. I don't talk to my brother every day either. So sometimes I get in my own headspace. But no, you guys are always on my mind. I'm always thinking about what's going on in your lives and on your channels. And Well, you're my Texas barbecue, Dino. Your Philly sandwich is here for you, buddy. So we will go over the baseball standings and leaders and save the buyers and sellers talk for the second hour. But let's finish off this hour as follows in Major League Baseball. As of when I put this together an hour or two, I'm sure it hasn't changed at all with any of the later games. But Blue Jays, they're up by 3 games. Tigers with a commanding 10.5 game lead. Astros up by 3. Philadelphia Phillies hanging on by a thread. They're up by a game. They're back and forth with the Mets. Both teams, I think there's been like a lead change like 28 times or something like that. Chicago Cubs, wow. As much as I want to say how well the Chicago Cubs are doing, damn guys, those Brewers 9-1 in their last 10, breathing down your neck. You guys are only up by a half a game right now. Dodgers, they're up by 4 games. Your home run leaders right now, Cal Riley with 38, Aaron Judge with 36, Ohtani and Eugenio Suarez with 34. RBIs leaders, Eugenio Suarez with 84, Cal Riley with 83, Aaron Judge 82, and Chicago Cubs Seiya Suzuki with 80 home run or 80 RBIs, yeah. 80 home runs, that'd be insane. 80 RBIs, looking good for those group of guys. Your top ERA, looks like nothing's really changed from your top ERA or strikeouts, so they must not have played at all this weekend. Paul Skeens, 2.01, Garrett Crochet, 2.19, and Tariq Skubal with a 2.23. Your strikeout leaders, Crochet with a 165, Zach Wheeler with 154, and Tariq Skubal with 153. Not bad, guys. Pretty darn impressive. As we get into that top of the hour, I'm going to go over where the other teams sit in the wild card chase and what teams are looking to be buyers, what teams are looking to be sellers. I've seen a couple different trade rumors on a couple teams. I'll get into at least what I found in short order. Again, next week I think I'm going to dive in deeper. As long as I don't kill myself at work like I did this week, I should try to have a little bit more time. We got Paul Garish in here. What's going on, Paul? Always good to have you come by and say hello. Yeah, I mean, Doug Too Fat, welcome in. I don't do a whole lot of drinking. At least I don't do drinking on my channel. If I was to go to a barbecue, absolutely, I would drink. Like I was saying earlier before you got in, if I go on this cruise next year, I will be solid drunk for 5 days. All right, Vince, I appreciate you coming in. Like I said to you the other day, much appreciated. All the love you're giving me, even though right now I have not been giving back and supporting you guys, but you're still coming in here anyways. Thank you. Have a great night. I'll see you during the week. Don't score too many home runs in our home run contest. I want to try to win this second half real bad so that I can try to beat Bart and be the totals winner. We'll see, Bart. I think all of us had a really shitty box, so it's gonna be some interesting strategies for our home run contest. My man, what's going on, Jalen? Yeah, if you guys are unaware, our friend Justin at Three Good Nerds, he runs a home run contest. It's himself, me, Vince, Bart, Doogie's Dugout, and Cards by Mark. We closed out the first half of the season with Bart unfortunately winning. We went into the week, me only down by one, and then I laid up a goose egg while Bart picked up another 8 points. So he killed us. He's on top of the world. I owe him a box of cards. Definitely him and I will discuss that on Instagram or through email. But congratulations to Bart on the first half. We're starting up the second half. Started for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then all of next week for the card that I chose. So far, Bart, my guy didn't even play 2 of the 3 games. I think something's going on with like his mom and a heart transplant or something. So, understandably enough, he hasn't been playing. He hasn't played 2 of the last 3 games. So who knows if I'm even going to score points with him when the Guardians are playing next week. Because I got Manzardo from the Guardians. Yeah, you did crush me there, Bart. Yeah, and I thought it was a nice, solid pick. 3 games. I think they're playing, if I'm not mistaken, I think they play all like 7 days next week. So hopefully, maybe I get some points because I think the Guardians play all 7 days. He's got 15 home runs, so he's no slouch. Thought it was a good, solid base card pick. Anthony, I would rather watch you switch to a different channel if you're gonna say that tired, lame-ass joke. Yeah, I don't know who anybody has, Bart. I'm hoping that Justin actually posted at some point so I know who everybody has for the week. We got Sith Lordly in the house. The host with the most, like I said, every Saturday night over on Spine Ticks Live. He's hosting a great show that myself, Swag, Perch, and Dan Delatorre are a part of. Come check us out every Saturday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific time, where we talk comics, we talk sports, we talk pets, we talk investments, but we don't give advice. And sometimes we talk about some other stuff too. Just like how this goes with just myself, other things pop up and we start talking about that as well. It's a channel for we do the stuff that we like. And that's why Sith has us group of guys on there, because we kind of all have like a similar thoughts. We're not like the same person or whatnot, but we kind of all gravitate towards some of the same thinking. I see you there, Jalen, let the Tigers talk. Yeah, I mean, Boston, I've never heard that song, and I'll say it. You're trying to get me to say something, I'll actually say it. I've never heard the song Huge Jazz by Macaque, but I've heard the song Little Dick by the Turd Burglars. What's that? Would love the Phillies TCMA minor league card. Oh, okay. Well, what? Why, thank you. Why, thank you. And we're like, and I kind of like got so carried away looking at stuff, forgot that we were hitting the top of the second hour. Get up, feel strong, guys. We still got another hour to go. We're here on Sunday Funday, episode number 59. As again, like I said, don't forget about my birds. Super Bowl champs will certainly talk about the ring ceremony that they had this week. Let's get started in hour number 2. Little chair spin for all you lovely folks out there. Love you guys. Let's kick it off into hour number 2. We got Justin, 3 Good Nerds, who I was talking about earlier, that runs the contest, the home run contest. He's here. What's going on, Justin? The Power Hog cranking hour. Yeah, Jalen knows exactly what time it is. It is definitely like, share, and subscribe time. Milk Crotch 69. You're the winner of the YouTube name of the night. And you want to know what you won? You won the shout out. That's about all you get, because I got nothing to give you. Ah, Bart. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. I'm telling you. Not only do I love the Guardians, Quan is the man, J-Ram's the man. I really like Clase a lot, although he choked in the playoffs last year. I'm going to get into talking about that later, because I like Philly's chances of picking them up. And if I could have Quan cards, yes. I will talk about that shortly. We got Ellie Clark. What's going on, Ellie Clark? Paul Daves Jr. Long time, Paul. what is it? Dino shows up tonight, so Paul's got to be here as well. We definitely missed the stepbrothers, Paul and Dino, on Saturday nights hanging out in our chats over there on Sith's channel, Spine Ticks Live. We miss you guys. Yeah, Paul, I think Dino is still here. I don't think he has dipped out just yet. Colin Killa. I think I'm reading that right. Colin Killa 6. Hi to you as well. Tracy says hi. Hi, Tracy. Good having you people all stop by. Ellie, I'm not sure. That kind of, I guess that went over my head. I'm not getting that. Why don't NFL players use the internet? Because they can't string 3 passes together. I'm not sure what that means. I dare you to eat hot sauce and cheese and chicken breast. Oh, Tracy, I would certainly do that. You know, my boys in the chat, they know Nicky 2 Times loves the hot chicken, and that's pretty close to that. We got the, you know, halal places around here, hot chicken, loaded, or they call it loaded chicken. It's chicken, chopped up chicken on top of French fries and all kinds of great cheesy, spicy goodness with different levels of heat. I'm right there, right above the middle. I get the hot, because you got the hot, the very hot, or no, wait, it's like nothing, mild, something, then hot, then very hot, and then one above that. I almost had that today. I almost decided to get that today. I have to get that next weekend. Get myself some hot chicken. One name of the place that I go to, Nanu's Hot Chicken. But there's all kinds of Nanu's Hot Chicken, Dave's Hot Chicken all over the country. See, I will certainly, I would actually do that there, Sith. That's a good suggestion. I don't know about on site, just because, or maybe I'll get a couple bites on site. Put it on Instagram, because I think I follow them on my Instagram for when they had their grand opening. Apparently Tracy has a Lego channel. Unfamiliar with that. Yeah, I mean, water does absolutely nothing for you when you're eating that spicy ass shit. You know, you need like some milk or something. See, that's a good joke there, Ellie. You can't have pineapple on pizza. I think you might have deserved that lawsuit right there. But then the question begs, if you ask for pineapple on your pizza and they happen to have pineapple to put on pizza, then that's the question to ask. Then why do you have it? Just don't have the pineapple, and then you can't have people order it.
I used to struggle with dandruff, but now I use Head & Shoulders every wash. Because the active ingredient in Head & Shoulders fights off the microbes that cause dandruff.
Oh my God, Ellie, you're killing it.
No flakes down here. Make every wash count.
We're certainly all waiting for football season. I'm going to bring up Superman later too, but you guys can talk about it now if you want in chat. I don't think I'm going to go see either that or Fantastic Four. I might just wait for it to come out. I'm not sure yet. Being a little bit of a cheap ass maybe, I think I'm going to just wait till I can watch it at home. UK Living, you are in the right place. It's a channel that where we're all just hanging out and having fun. And if you like having fun and you like just having a nice chill vibe, but with a guy shouting at you like I do, then you found the right place. And I think I'm a pretty decent representation of America. We got Smitty, who is saying nothing. It's a blank. But hi, Smitty. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, Seth's going to gain about 20 pounds over the next, 2-3 months with all the good cooking that he's getting from the in-laws. Christopher Works, Sith is definitely a big DC bro for sure. Tracy, in the past, I would not have even bothered to answer that because I don't like to talk politics on the channel. But I'm going to tell you that, yes, I voted for Trump. I like to keep all that, tend to keep that separate, but at this point in juncture of how things are going, I'm just going to answer it like that, and we can move on. Hopefully, you're still going to be hanging out no matter which way you decided to go. I don't know. I'm certainly, Mary, not built like Carrot Top. I don't have those ripped ass muscles that guy has. He's certainly jacked up. He wasn't always like that, but that's kind of crazy how now Carrot Top, I wouldn't want to get into a fight with Carrot Top. Natasha wants me to say Diana. Dirty Diana. No. Or is it Deanna? From The Walking Dead. Who's Deanna? Swag, you know what I'm talking about, right? Who's Deanna? What the hell does that say? Justin, I was a huge Prince fan. I can't believe I was allowed to buy this. This was, I guess, before parental advisory type stuff. Even I don't think there was curses in it, if I'm not mistaken. But Purple Rain was the very first cassette I ever bought. I received a birthday present. I got a boombox. Remember the nice big boom boxes? I had a boom box, and the first cassette I purchased with my own allowance money was Purple Rain. Man, did that get a lot of playtime on the boom box. But you know what's funny? My listening is all over the place. That was my first cassette. I think my second was like Culture Club. And then it wasn't until I was a little bit older I started getting into some heavier stuff and was listening to a lot of Metallica and Guns N' Roses, Red Hot Chili Peppers. But yeah, some of those earlier music listening. Put that on a check mark of things that you didn't think Nikki Two Times was into. Oh yeah, huge fan of Bernie. But are we talking about Bernie Sanders, or are we talking about Weekend at Bernie's Joe Biden? Justin, that's the best. Great movie as well. Was definitely a movie I like to watch. Zabu, I blocked you on Grindr because your dick just wasn't big enough for me. What's going on there, Barry Barry? He came in a very weird, awkward time on the channel. It seems strange watching my kid listen to stuff that came out when we were kids. How about my kids listening to stuff that came out before we were even kids? Astonishingly enough, in the car ride, I picked my son NWE up on the weekends, and our drive home, we started talking about Tom Jones. So we were listening to Tom Jones on the car ride home yesterday. So go figure. Even stuff before we're talking when my dad was a kid, we were listening to some good old Tom Jones in the car ride. Barry, it's good to see you here. Paul hanging out, BC, Tracy. I haven't scared her away yet, so she's still in the house. Tracy, I will take it off for you, but I will definitely not leave it off. If you just want to, if you're asking what you see, yeah. I do have hair. I'm not bald like Swag. This is sort of a receding, but it's not. It's receded back to this point since I was like 20. So I don't think it's going to go any further back just yet. I got the widow's peak. But I'm a hat-wearing guy. So I try to always pick a hat to wear every week. But talk amongst yourselves for just a moment. I gotta do a little boys' room break. I'll be right back. You guys are fun. I'll put up the music a little bit. Alrighty. I went like this. It's like I just did a bump or something. Do not try this at home, kids. Just every once in a while, I do grow it. I was growing it out for a while. I was trying to go back to long hair, and then I ended up deciding like I had an interview with a bank and shaved it back down short again because I didn't want to like scare the guy off or whatever. And I'm not getting the job anyway. So I don't know. Maybe I'll decide to just do me the way I feel like doing it. Maybe I'll grow it back again. Barry wants me to sing a Tom Jones song. I'll just to kind of put it out there because I'm not. I think I could sing if it was if songs were playing, but I can't do it. I don't want to play a song and get the copyright strike, but I tend to do better like on a karaoke style there, Barry. But I'll give you a little. My, Delilah. I hope that's good enough because that's about the extent I'm going to give tonight, all right? I will take requests. Maybe I'll sing something else before the end of the night. Sing a Dolly Parton song. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. I forgot the lyrics, so that's about what you get too, Tracy. Oh my God, the channel's broken down. Sail away with me to another place, and we rely on each other. One lover to another. Thanks for getting me back there on track there, Joe. Yes, I am totally an eclectic listener. I listen to old 80s music, pop music of today, country music, heavy metal music, rock music. As I was talking to Sith yesterday, rockabilly, blues, jazz type stuff that his old band was into. You know, your stray cats and cherry poppin' daddies. Definitely a lot of good ska music, mighty boss tones. Even some good rap music, hip hop. I can't stand any of that like trap music or mumble rap of today, but even a lot of good tunes of today I like. There's not too many things I don't like. What's going on there, Jim? No, Jenny, I'm not that tall. I can't think of his name right now, but that guy in Storage Wars is super tall, and he's totally gray. I am not totally gray. Oh, you're talking about somebody else. Storage Wars Canada. Sorry, Jenny, I never seen Storage Wars Canada. I thought you were talking about the one here in that started it all. Storage Wars out in California. The guy from like Orange County or whatever. Now, I'm a little itty bitty guy, and I'm not talking about my penis. Now, I'm just under 6 foot tall. Ah, Joe, I appreciate that. Always appreciate a new sub. I'm here every Sunday night. This is episode 59, a Sunday Funday. We're always talking sports. We talk some pop culture every now and again. We keep it going for 2 hours. We got my man Moon over Miami. Moon, I tried to go on to watch it earlier on your way to work, and I got tied up just as I was getting ready to watch. My daughter came home from her grandma's house, so I was spending some quality time with her today. But I'm glad you're here watching and supporting, buddy. Brent, what's up with you, man? We're living life over here. You want to live life with us? Come hang out with us for the next 40 minutes or about a half an hour, 40 minutes. No, I'm not a softball guy. Lawson, your sister passed away a few hours ago. Then why are you on social media? This is the last place that you should be at this moment in time with your sister passing away. Go spend it with your family. All right. For you baseball guys, and even if you're not baseball people, but want to feel like you're still a part of the show and participating, we're going to get into the buyers and sellers portion of the night for baseball. Like to get your thoughts on the situation. Your wild card spots right now in the American League are the Yankees, Mariners, and Red Sox, with Rays being 1 game behind, Texas Rangers 3 games, Angels 4, Guardians 4.5, Royals and Twins are 5.5 back, Baltimore's 9 back, Athletics 12, and White Sox 18.5. Well, let me give you the East Coast or the National League breakdown, and then we'll get into who we think are buyers and sellers. Wild card spots over there: Brewers, Mets, and Padres, with the Reds and Giants 2.5 back, Cardinals 3 back, Diamondbacks 5 back, Marlins 7.5 back. Your Braves are 10.5 back, Nationals 15 back, Pirates 15.5, and Swags, lowly Colorado Rockies 29.5 back. Let's start with the Rockies. Are they sellers or are they buyers? I would guess they're certainly sellers. But would anybody actually want to buy somebody from that dreck of a team? So they might be a nothing going forward there, Swag, because your team sucks. The deadline for making moves is on Thursday, 31st, the last day of this month at 6 p.m. Some of the things I do see: Guardians, they're taking on offers for Quan and Clase and their closing pitcher, but they're also only 4.5 games out. Do they want to be sellers? Is the price tag too high for these players? From what I'm hearing right now, it's kind of too high for what people are willing to pay. But I tell you, I think having Quan and Clase come to the Phillies would put us over the top. So I know the Phillies are going to be buyers. The question is our GM Dombrowski smart enough and had the fucking balls enough to make some good moves and pick up somebody? Maybe, I know we're definitely on the radar of these two guys. There has been those rumors of us being front runners to get those guys, but come on there, Dombrowski. Let's see if we can make that happen. The Diamondbacks, like I said, where are we at? They're 5 games back. They're looking to possibly ship their main guy, Eugenio Suarez, who I just mentioned earlier has the most RBIs in the league, or in Major League Baseball. They're looking to possibly ship him. Dodgers, they're looking for bullpen help. Philly should be doing the same thing. And the only other piece I have, you guys then give me your thoughts. The Orioles. Looks like the Orioles are going to be big sellers. They've got a lot of pieces, moving pieces, prospects, the whole nine. They got a lot of good stuff over there. They just are not putting it together right for them to be winners. So, some good change of atmosphere for some of those guys over in Baltimore could do them some good. So, Orioles, big sellers. So going back to the chat, Bart says they have nothing. The Rockies have nothing to sell. That's true. I'm not sure what we're talking about with the Kings there, Tracy. If we're talking basketball or hockey or whatnot, what are we talking about? Kings basketball, okay. Paul, thanks for being here. I miss you. I still have cards for you. Maybe I'll, once I get a few more, maybe I'll send them to Jazambi to put in a pile instead of directly to you. I don't know, but I do have a pile working for you still, Paul, with your stinking friggin' Chiefs. Yeah, okay, Paul. As if you beat the Chiefs winning over the Eagles a couple years prior wasn't a rigged game. Well, Michael, drink in the flavor of the shit talk that comes out my mouth, buddy. It's always good to have the king of the trolls in the house. What's going on, Michael? Jalen, we'll see. They choked and came up short last year as well. Do they have what it takes in a 7-game series? Do they have what it takes to actually go through the grind of the playoffs? That's what remains to be seen. Right now, I don't see any single team, including the Dodgers, including the Tigers, including my Phillies, including the Cubs, the Yankees. I don't see one team being like so spectacular that you should place all your money on one team. But maybe after the deadline and moves are made, there'll be a clearer picture of who really wants it and who's all all talk. We got to find the teams that are all gas, no brakes, not those ones that want to sit on their hands. Like I said, I'm looking at these teams in the middle. Rays, Rangers, Angels, Guardians. Do they really want to sell? Or should they be buyers to get in the playoffs? Or maybe they think it's just too daunting of a task. Or maybe they will wait till the last minute. You know, we're still what? We're on the 16th or 17th. There's still a couple weeks left before the deadline. So we'll see what happens. And since we did bring up my Super Bowl champ Philadelphia Eagles just the other day, you got to watch it whether you like them or not. If you just like football in general, and you got to see some of these videos, or even just one. Take a good look at the championship ring of the Eagles. I'm not trying to say, look, I don't want to brag, have you be jealous. I'm not trying to get that out of any of you. I'm just saying, go look at the ring. It is spectacular. The first time they actually had like a button on it, so like wings pop off of it. Amazing. I plan on getting myself a replica ring. There's an inscription. It's something that Nick Sirianni said. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. It says, you can't be great without the greatness of others. Something along those lines. His big motto, the team bought into it. The team was great. Individuals became even greater. Eagles, I think, are going to have a really good shot at repeating. But you're going to have to stay tuned for a show down the road when we start talking more football. But I will tell you, as the reminder, Hall of Fame game is on the 31st. Chargers versus the Lions. And then your first official preseason weekend is on August 7th through August the 10th. So we're diving in real close to getting into the start of the football season. Dasic says, hold XRP. Well, Das, we do have some people in the chat that do like to make investments and do Bitcoin and stuff like that. I currently don't own any more XRP. Haven't for a while. I've been moving more into other investment things. I'm doing dividends, doing some yield max stuff. Yield max, yield mag, Alti, Misty. Not giving anybody advice. This is things that have been passed along to me by others where they weren't giving me advice either. I just, for myself, felt like it was the right move to do what they were doing, but at a much lower rate. Adam says, go Birds. Thanks for being here, Adam. Go Birds. The real people know what time it is. I agree with you, Moon, but I do think that the Eagles have a real good shot to doing the repeat. And then what's going to happen is I think they have pieces that they are going to end up losing. After that, you'll start to see Saquon went from here to he'll come down to earth after another year. Tends to happen with running backs. You're sure enough Hall of Famer Lane Johnson, but he might hang it up after this coming year. So you never know. Howie Roseman might have some good shit up his sleeve. We do have some really nice young guys at the core, but we'll have to see about the three-peat. I don't know. But I think they have a really good shot at the repeat. Maybe not the three-peat. Michael doesn't like hearing me talk the truth. He thinks it's all spewing garbage. But, you know, Michael, sometimes I have to give the tough love out there to the people in the chat to let them know that the Eagles are on top. Yeah, I was wondering that too, Moon. Did Tracy say something that you didn't take kindly to? Because Tracy's been a lot of fun tonight. Yeah, Moon, I'm pretty sure Tracy will, Tracy. I think Jalen will stay healthy. He will definitely be our quarterback and franchise player for years to come. Saquon, he is my favorite. I love Saquon. But again, he's probably going to have another phenomenal year. But we'll see if he can then continue on past that, or if he starts hitting that running back brick wall after the season. Hold on, I don't know what the. Trying to look at something over here. Okay, I mean if that was there, Moon, then I appreciate you blocking her. We were just saying like she's been here for the past half hour and came in really trolly, but not. She didn't go that direction. But I trust you. I trust my Blue Wrenchers to do the right thing. Mario, welcome in. He says Cowboys all the way. Buddy, the Cowboys are not going to make it anywhere near being great. They're going to last about as long as you're probably going to last in my chat, because you're probably not going to stick around. You probably have already scrolled past us. But hello nonetheless there, Mark or Mario. Hang out for as long as you want if you are still here. We're almost done. We've talked all the sports. I'm all talked out on sports. The only subject left, we get in. Sometimes I try to reserve the end for movies and television and such. The big topic right now is Superman and Fantastic Four. Are they good? Are they not? I haven't watched either of them. I don't know if I am going to watch either of them while they're in the movie theater. We will certainly get into that some other time too. I want to watch them. I don't know. I haven't been much of a theater guy as of late. On the television, Netflix. I brought this up last week. I'm watching and going back to my eclectic listening habits. I'm watching a show called Building the Band, where the show started off with 50 men and women, each in their own cubicle, listening to each other sing, and then figuring out if, just based off of hearing their music, and then getting into conversations on the phone and talking and seeing if they can mesh, if they wanted to form bands. I won't get into all the rules and details, but 6 bands came out of it. Now they're in the real competition of performing. You have, and I didn't write it all down for names, but you have 2 boy bands of 4 members each, 2 girl bands of 3 members each, a 4-person girl band, and then you have a mixed group of 2 boys, 2 girls, forming those 6 bands. And then one band has already, oh no, wait, the band has not been eliminated yet. This is where we're on a cliffhanger. Episode 6 is done. On Wednesday, the last 4 episodes of the season pop out. So can't wait to watch that. I suggest if you're into music, if you were, whether you're a girly girl or doesn't really matter, or whatnot. If you were into boy bands and girl bands and your Destiny's Child and Pussycat Dolls and Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, this would definitely be a show that you would be interested in. Then swing into a completely different topic. This is not lighthearted at all. I just started watching based off of listening to the radio the other day. My local sports station, one of the hosts on the show was talking about this. It's called Surviving Ohio State. So Ohio State had a scandal handful of years ago where the team doctor was doing a whole lot of inappropriate stuff to guys on the Ohio State wrestling team. I just started watching maybe the first 5-10 minutes or so, and the guy is a total creep. It's not for the faint of heart from what I'm being told, but just sounds like bad things happening to grown men, but they're still young, just fresh in college and naive, and this crazy shit that this doctor did. So if you're into documentaries, watch it. If you're into sports, maybe watch it. I don't know. I like putting stuff out there and watching different stuff. What, you don't like me yapping my gums, Michael? Because I do mention you enough on the channel that I would think you'd be happy and go, yeah, this guy acknowledges me. He's my friend. He's my fan. Maybe not. I don't know. Yes, and I am a sleepyhead there. Come quiet. Yes, I forever look like I'm high as fuck. But we are about over, which I'm sure Michael is thrilled with. I'm going to try to find some closing out music, and then I can give all the shout outs that I always do. Well, hello, Munchie. Good night, Munchie. I'm guessing you're around people that get high all the time and disagree? Well, then thank you. All right, whatever there, Michael. Let's see if this is any good. Why not? Well, thank you, every single last one of you, for being here tonight. And I'm talking about Livy Loves Bluey, Kimberly Dale, Ayush, Sharma, Sharansh, Jennifer, Andrew Alvarez, Fairs King, Doug Too Fat, Boston George. My favorite, what was it? Milf Crotch 69, Ellie Clark, Kaylin Killa, Tracy, UK Living, Smitty, Mary, Undoer of Knots, Natasha Shashor, Savu, Joe Mackey, Jenny Torado, Brent, Adam, Mario C, Kumquat, Good Night Munchie. Then we had all my wonderful Blue Wrenchers in the house. Red 03, my son NWE, my other son Ethan's NBA Talk was probably lurking. Phil Ailing, my alternate ego Nikki 2 Times Gaming. We had my buddy Bart at BC Sports Cards. That's Vagana for life. Don't forget about the Bobs. That's my good friend Bart. Kenneth Bird was here, ripping and flipping cards. Firebox Breaks. O-Rod Collects. Justin W. Smith over at Big Sky PC and Rips. Pick 6 Cards. Helmets and hash marks. You can check him out at Pigskin Press Box. Live streaming every Sunday night. I guess the times changed. It was 6 p.m. Eastern. They were 8 p.m. Eastern this week. We had Uncanny Swag, Joe Mansman, Purchase Corner, Vince at Sports Car Ripping Teacher, Christopher Works was in the house. My man Titus, God is great. Yo Dean was here. Paul Garish, Jalen Season, Justin at 3 Good Nerds, Paul Daves Jr., Barry Stop Through, Moon Over Miami, Jim NFL, the King of Trolls, Michael Colella, my good friend Sith Lorley from Spine Ticks. Again, guys, every Saturday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific Time, you'll find myself, Uncanny Swag, Purchase Corner, Dan Delatorre, and the host, Sith Lorley, over on Spine Ticks Live. Then you can come back right here next week, which will be Sunday Funday, episode 60. I start at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Guys, I love you all. Another big thank you to my channel members, All-Star members, Jazambi, Brittany, 2 balls are better than 1, and Small Town Rips. Guys, I hope you all have a great week. I'll see you in YouTube land and hopefully get to watch a bunch of your videos. Come check me out next week. Y'all have a wonderful night. I feel good, guys. Take care.